Success can be a double-edged sword. My mother once told me, if you want to improve anything or any condition or situation, win. Just win. When you're beat down and you're behind and you're losing, win. It makes everything better. But if you chart the path of the year, what it is, see, track is something bigger than just running. What I like about track, it signifies that time when these students really admit that they love their school. It's the last hurrah. It's the last season of the year. And for them, anything that has to do with Landmark, they want to be a part of. So that night, when I found out my son in coaching and in his profession lost his mother, we cured it with a win. That night when David lost his friend, we cured it with a win. We almost lost Coach Bobby. We cured it with a win. But let's not cheat ourselves to be thankful enough that we got the opportunity to win. Don't forget about the process. That this year doesn't stop tonight. This year, look at how many things we accomplished, Miss Kane, for the first time this year. I've had these kids tell me, this was the greatest year of my life. I've had so much fun, from the Power Puff game to the Special Olympics. We brought home gold in that too. Let's not forget just how special the year was by how much we sacrifice each and every day. There's a person here that really, as a program, we want to thank you. Because it's people in this community that I love to work for. It's every house. It's every baby born. And I'm not afraid to admit that I've had some kids that I'm coaching now that I remember when they was born. And that's why I love to be here, Matt. I remember you could barely walk, and you was, I'm gonna be on your team one day, and here you are. I don't know if that tells my age, but Dr. Galani, would you please stand? Every young man in this program would like to thank you for giving us Coach Bobby. This was the man who saved him. And he never complained. Coach Bobby, I mean, it always threw me because Coach Chris lost his mother. He missed one day of practice and he apologized. Coach Bobby was sick. He wasn't released, he came right back to practice, doing whatever he could. Doctor, I'd like to thank you for giving us our friend.
That's too much, I'm a young doctor. I'm 30-something years old, 36, I'll say that. This is what I do, this is what I've loved since I was in kindergarten, since I was in junior high, since I was in high school, college, and medical school and beyond. This is what I wanted to do. And Coach Gonzalez, Bobby, you know, he's been very lucky. I think, you know, everyone gets a second chance at life. This is his second chance at life. You know, he, for those that don't know, he had, you know, he came in with a little chest pain. He's a tough guy. I think you all know that. Most of us guys, most of us men in this room are tough. We sometimes don't listen to our bodies. And he came in, I met him over at the beach hospital, Baptist Beaches, and I said, it's time to go do some more work. And we found out that the one main artery that goes down the front wall of his heart, in the world of cardiology, we call it the widowmaker, which I'm very fortunate we did not have with Coach Bobby, was 99.9% blocked. Blood was flowing through at one blood cell at a time. You know, people die from that. People don't come back from that. But one thing that I think that you all have to take back as his kids and his parents is that he's definitely an inspiration. He's going to make my world a better place, inspired me to do better things for the community and beyond. I think we're going to definitely do that. For the parents out there, I'm a young parent. I've got 3 kids, 5, 3, and 3 months. So, you know, I've not been able to have this opportunity to sit in your shoes. But as a doctor, as a parent, you know, we have to take care of ourselves. We're given one body, one shot at this. You know, I challenge you out there. You know, heart disease is a big problem for men and women. You know, ask yourself, do you know your cholesterol? Do you exercise enough? Are you eating right? Because we set the example for our kids. We set the example for everyone else in our community, and we want to live long. I know as a dad, I want to live, you know, I want to see my kids graduate college. I want to see them get on the sports field. That's what I'm living for. Hopefully all you parents out there, you want to live for the next step, the next level. When your kids get your college diploma, when they go on to college, when some of you become doctors, which I hope you do, when somebody maybe set foot on an NFL field or go for the gold Olympics, you want to be around. A lot of that you have to take care of yourself. Your body is your temple. I tell that to all the young people. You got to take care of it. So for parents, definitely, you know, I challenge you to know your own health and be active. You can't get as busy as I get. I've got, you know, 3-month-old, 3 little kids. I work about 12 hours a day some days, but I still find time to exercise, watch what I eat, do what I do. And, you know, you can't have a fat cardiologist telling you to take care of your heart. So for the parents to get out there, take advantage of it. Every opportunity is precious. I think Coach Gonzalez knows that. And for the young people, I think we had great examples today. You've got to continue to go and strive. You know, this is just the first step in your life. This is a wonderful opportunity to take your athletic talents, use them, also use your academic talents. You know, I played high school tennis, baseball. I ran around and did things and went on to college and medical school. This is, you know, life is not a race. It's not a rat. It is a rat race, but you got to take it one step at a time. The young men and women out there, yeah, men and women, you're going to be all going to high school and you'll be stepping up. Continue to work hard athletically, but also remember academically. You got one mind, feed it, train it. You know, you train your body, train your mind, do that. You know, set your dreams. I've got 2 young daughters. I will never tell them, don't ever shoot for the gold, especially for the women in this room. You know, oftentimes people have told because of their gender, they can't do it. That's, you know, I got 2 young girls. I tell them I don't want to ever hear the word can't come out of their mouth. And then I think as the coach told them that, I forgot your name, but Coach Chris said, you know, you definitely want to do that, and everyone says that. But, you know, I thank you all. I don't want to waste any of your time tonight. You guys got a whole bunch of trophies here. You guys got a wonderful program. I think you got a great community. I was very impressed with convocation, everything like that. It takes me back to when I was in school. But thank you all very much. You know, Coach Gonzalez has done a good thing. He's changed his life. We can all do that. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm around. I'm here to keep everybody alive and enjoy their kids. Because I got to do the same thing myself. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day.